Okay, just a quick video on multicast scopes. When you're in DHCP, there's an extra little bit where you can use the Multicast Address Dynamic Client Allocation Protocol, or MADCAP, which provides a way for multicast use. So it kind of just, the server issues at least for a multicast address only. But what is a multicast address? Well, we've guys so that there's three main types of communication on a network. You've got unicast, where it's point to point, where the server sends it to one client and that's it. Unless someone listens in and then they're kind of tapping onto it. But that's not what should happen. We've got broadcasting, where it sends it across the whole network, generating quite a lot of traffic, but then all the devices have to decide whether it relates to them or not. And then there's multicast, where it sends it to certain IP addresses to signal it's part of the client group. And it's much more efficient to multicast a video or audio stream to multiple destinations than unicast to the same number of clients. So, and clients can participate in a multicast just by knowing or using multicast address for content they want to receive. Okay, and they're all, and the multicast ones on Server 2016 are all in the Class D range, and the Class D range is 224.0.0.0 to 239.255.255.255. Or if you want to use CIDR notation, it's 224.0.0.0/3. Okay, so what we're going to do is, we're already in PowerShell, so I'm going to start off with it on Core Edition, and then I'm going to do it on the GUI. So to add a new multicast scope, same as before, it's just DHCP server, because that's what we're using. We're using IPv4, so we're using v4, and then we say what it is, so a multicast scope. And we need a name, so we're going for, I'm going to go for LB, oops, helps if I spell, multicast scope, and I'm going to give it a small range where I'll just use 224.224.0, and I'll put in the end range to show where it finishes, which I'll use 224.0.0.254. So just quite a small range. I'm just going to press enter, and to check that it's been built, I'm going to use the same sort of command, but the get command. Yep, and that's kind of showing. I know that it's definitely there. It's got the start range and the end range, and there's things like list, duration and expiry time, which we could edit by using the set DHCP server v4 multicast scope, and then put in the name again, and let's choose least duration, and I'm going to put it down. And just say it to this one, and then gay again, and it's put it down. I could do the same with the expiry time, and I could add a description. So I might just add a quick description. And I'll just put videos and audio, and get it, and I can see that it's all there. I could put in expiry time as well, just using exactly the same method. Right, so I'm just going to quickly swap over to my GUI. So let's get it up. So there's my GUI with Server Manager up. So I'm just going to go Tools, DHCP, get up my DHCP server part, get to my IPv4, and to create a new multicast scope, I'm just right clicking on IPv4 and going new multicast scope, and then it'll tell you about it, and we'll go next, and it's the same as before. Let's just call it Multicast 2. Give it a different range, and it even tells you what the range is. So I'm just going to use 225.0.0.1 to 225.0.0.254. And I could have had the time to lives. There's also, you can add an exclusion range like on all the others, and I could choose the least duration, and I can activate it now, and there it is. So I can easily do all the bits to do with that, and that's all for setting up a multicast. Okay.